What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2, Combat Business Show, the New Blood edition with me and my son Chase. It's been a good week since the last time everybody talked about everything. Kind of exciting. We had Chase's MMA debut, which was super nerve-wracking. My beard got more gray, but he ended up winning in 51 seconds in the first round. So that was awesome. How'd that feel because you've had a bunch of smokers and stuff, but how'd it feel having your first real fight?
It was fun. It was like because it was at Texas Live, so a huge venue, and they did a really good job with the production. So I was a little nervous, but it was fun to just get out there, get the first one done, finally show all my training and then that.
Getting to perform under the lights is cool too. They have a really good production. It was like
Mhm.
it's solid. XKO does a great job. Make sure you catch one of their shows live if you're in Texas. It was wild, but yeah. So and then it kind of leads into what we talked about in the last episode. So anybody on here that's ever run a fight camp or had a tournament week, your gym takes a dump. It's like, because we're cutting weight, we're finishing up training camp, cutting weight, doing all this stuff. It's like, and then we were joking around because we spent the whole week, getting ready, and then you start the weight cut and you're doing the sauna stuff, and then we're at weigh-ins on Friday, and we are like, Madge got a couple signups. And we're like, oh, all right. I don't even know what's going on at the gym right now because I'm not there because we're literally at fight week. And it was just crazy because we were talking because everybody's been to a weigh-in. It's about a 3 hour long process and you're sitting around just BSing. And we were like, this is kind of crazy. It's like, we tested it out because we knew ahead of time we weren't going to be around. So we were making sure the staff could do signups. But then it was like, every day I just check Messenger, sit in the sauna, be like, all right, everything looks good. Got appointments tonight. Delinquents are collected. She made a video today, updated this week's blog. I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, literally did everything.
Well, it took a lot of stress off of you too, because you didn't have to think about the gym that week.
Yeah, because like that week I was just so tired, cutting weight and all that.
I think
So,
you were sleeping 13 hours a day.
yeah, and it's like it just made it a lot harder to have the energy to try to let alone sign people up. But like I couldn't imagine if I was over there having to call people,
Having
do
to call people
all
while you're
that.
cutting, you're sitting over the
Yeah.
corner, just dying, like, hello, thank you for opting in on our website.
Yeah. So like it helped a lot because when I was there, it was like someone would walk up and then they'd be at like posters around the gym. So like they'd talk about my fight a little bit. And then from there, it was just like I was just asking how they liked the class and then sign them up. So that was a real cool part about that versus back in the day, I would have had to been doing leads, calling people, texting people, setting up appointments, all while cutting weight. And that, like, I probably wouldn't have been the nicest.
No, and honestly, anybody's listening to this and has been through it, it gets neglected. Like, when I was competing a lot when I was younger and fighting and doing tournaments like that, I knew those weeks were just shot at the gym. It's like this week's fucked. It's like, it's like when I was out, I didn't compete, but I went out and coached at Masters Worlds, and Chase was back home here, and shit just got done. I'm just
Mhm.
sitting at Worlds, I'm talking to gym owners, and they're like, oh man, it's struggling. It's hard right now. I'm like, well, yeah, you're spending money to come to Masters Worlds. That's about 2 grand right there. And it's just, with priorities and stuff. Yes, competing is important, but also investing in your business. It's like when I was in Vegas, just knowing like the peace of mind of the knowing all I got to do is check Messenger a couple times a day and, make sure, that people are showing up for their classes, which obviously I couldn't control, but, Chase is there and he's got stuff covered. If something goes wrong, we know how to mix and match people and put assistant instructors here, move the chess pieces around the board. But just the peace of mind, like when I was out in Vegas, like we talked earlier about how we went to Thailand and it was like, oh my God, we're going to lose the gym because we've got like one fucking sign up. It's like, this is not good. And the next time it was like, oh, okay, we're doing okay. And then now it's like, I'm fine. Like Chase is like, hey, after my fight, can I go to Japan? I'm going with my friends, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever. Just make sure our class is covered because I don't have to worry about picking up your load because if you were gone, then it's like, I got to train Cole or freaking T or God forbid James on how to fucking message leads and call delinquents. And
Yeah.
James be like, hey, you owe me money. It's like, you know, it's so crazy. I mean, just the changes in the gym, like we talked about in the last episode, it's like, it just makes the gym fun again. Like, it's just fun. We just work on making the environment better, the training better, the curriculum better, just, impacting more people. It's like, it was so funny. All the little kids were all excited when they saw it because they all watched it on TV and they think he's famous now. It was on TV. Like, oh, we saw Coach Chase on TV. So it's cool to see the impact you have on like the kids program, and then the adults were all excited because you train with a bunch of the adults, getting ready for the fights and everything. So yeah, it's been wild. It was an interesting week. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's gonna be hopefully there's gonna be more of them, and your career progresses and gets to the level you want to get to. And but at the same time, knowing like literally like knowing that when the day comes, like if you do get to where you want to get and we have to go do 6 week camp somewhere or do whatever, it's like, okay, cool, Madge.
Yeah.
We need you really bad. I'm gonna be out of town for 6 weeks.
Yeah, like we know someone's gonna be getting people into the gym, signing people up, and doing our marketing too, posting
Yeah.
videos and all that stuff.
Yeah, we have the marketing team. It's like we were literally at Texas Live, and I'm scrolling through, I'm bored scrolling through that. I'm like, that's a pretty good video. Oh, Madge made that one. Cool. Because I wouldn't, you and I weren't going to post that week. I mean, we posted
Yeah.
shit on like the weigh-ins or stories, but it's not like we're not going to be like, oh, hey, I got to get this video from class. Let me edit this. Oh, I got to add this thing. No, you don't have the mental bandwidth to do it. And we were like laughing because it's like shit's just getting done. Because the weigh-ins Thursday, we're at the fights Friday, and I'm like, oh, everything's done. Put my phone down. It's like I don't do anything. So it was wild. It was a fun experience. I mean, it was nerve wracking, but it was cool. I'm looking forward to more of it. I think the first one was the hardest. It's kind of like even with the smokers, the first one was the hardest. The MMA fights, it'll just, competition will get harder, but you just keep doing what you do and it's going to be fun. What do you think of fight week though, with everything?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a process, but it was I mean, like you said, I was just real focused on making weight, getting ready for the fight, making sure I was ready. And I wasn't really thinking about like, okay, like I got to post this or like I knew was going to be neglecting the gym a little bit. And then, but which is why like this helped like so much with it was that Maj, we just had her just constantly just, oh, so and so's coming in. Oh, so and so signed up online, which was a great. Or if they were in person, it was like all I had to do was just have that closing conversation versus having to call them and get them in, talk them when they get there, teach them, and then do that. It was just a simple, I'm doing my stuff, getting ready for the fight, and then, oh, okay, yeah, how'd you like the class? Talk for a little bit, and then, oh, okay, yeah, I'll sign you up for sure.
Dude, yeah. And it was funny too. It's like, and customer service, because people will probably not believe me, but we don't have a phone for the gym.
Yeah.
Chase's sister, she's autistic, and we glad it doesn't ring. She'd probably answer it. It's just 24/7 forwarded to Madge, and when Madge doesn't answer, it's forwarded to our AI voicemail, which is basically a voicemail that actually carries on a conversation with you and tries to get your, answer any questions you have and do things. But then Madge follows up because we get an email with their name and number. She follows up and does that. But it's like customer service wise, we wouldn't have had time to answer the phone, do all that. I think would have gone to voicemail. And then she's like, hey, people keep calling asking for the ticket link or the pay-per-view link, and we're like, oh yeah, here it is, just give it out. So we don't have to deal with any of that. And it was like,
Yeah.
she's like, hey, yeah, I sent the ticket link to so and so. It's like, cool, thank you. It's like, because I always laugh about it. It's like, 'cause I can remember when you were a kid, mom, we'd be going somewhere and the peak phone ring and everybody's got to turn the radio down. Everybody, shh, hello, thank you for calling Peak Performance. And it's like, now it's like, we don't even have a phone.
Yeah. It's like I couldn't tell you the last time I heard the phone ring.
I know mom loves it.
Yeah.
She answered the phone for I think 15 years, and then I phased it out to other people doing it, and then the quality went down, of course, because people are doing other things. I answer the phone in time where Madge is dedicated to the phone. She knocks everything out, calls everybody back, and builds all that stuff out. So yeah, it's been crazy. I know we've been talking a lot about, and a lot of this series is about the Tribe Revenue Team and how it's just explaining to people and giving them feedback or giving them examples of how it's changed everything for us. I mean, it's like it's insane. It's like I flew out to the Philippines. God, what was that? Was that March this year? I went to the Philippines and trained a bunch of them and worked with them and got to know them and stuff. And I know some people are like, oh, I can't believe you use people outside of America. And it's like, well, I can't find anybody in America who wants to answer my phone. It's like the people I can find suck. Where this one is like, hey, we can train these people, give them an opportunity and give them a better life, because they all speak crazy good English. They follow up on all the systems. It's just wild.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so, and we're still working on the other gym, building out the business plan for that, narrowed down to a few locations. So then now we got to go and negotiate on space to try to get that thing set up for next year. Because we were joking, it's like all we got to do is get this thing set up, and then we can have Matt start doing the pre-sale. It's like
Yeah.
do the pre-sale. It's like,
And by
hey,
the time the gym opens, we're gonna have, hopefully a good group of people that want to just get in training first day open.
yeah. I mean, we've already, we're slowly starting with the Tribe marketing team, building out the marketing plan, building out the Google stuff right now. We're getting ready to roll out a new YouTube channel, all the little things that it's just a pain in the ass. Like I was thinking, I was listing out the stuff that they need to do, and I was like, I don't want to do any of this. It's a lot. It's like Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube page, CRM, Google Local, updated blogs. It's like all this stuff. It's like I don't want to do any of this. It's like no, it's like that's too much work. It's I can't. I mean, I can do it, yes, and you could do it too. It's just going to take time and take us away from focusing on growing the gym and providing the best experience for our students and giving them everything that they need.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been wild. But yes, we're narrowing that down. And Chase is getting ready to go on his sabbatical or whatever. What do we call a vacation that's over 2 weeks? I think I call it a sabbatical. But and in the past I'd be like, oh my God, I gotta cover this and this and this. But now it's like, as long as we have the classes covered, I don't have to pick up that workload. And the cool part is you can go enjoy your trip. And if you get bored, you just check Messenger and see what's going on.
Yeah, just send a couple texts or whatnot.
Yeah, and it's cool. It takes a lot of pressure off, and then I get to go to Thailand in 6 weeks and do that. And it's like not having to worry about the gym is so nice. No one's being taken care of.
Yeah.
It's like having that process and no one. Oh, sorry, stock market closed. My thing on my phone, on my computer. Yeah, it gives us more time. We mess around. Like, Chase is big into trading gold. Now I got him hooked. We started learning how to do futures together, and then he's gotten really good at gold. I still suck at it. I think it's a younger person's thing with patience. I'm always like trying to get out. He's like trying to hold forever. But you have more time to study, more time to do the things you want to do.
Yeah.
And build an extra income stream. And it's like, instead of being like, hey, Chase, I need you to follow up with all these leads, all these past dues, all these delinquents, all these B-backs, all these reschedules. We don't have to worry about that. It's like we just have to get focused and, we'll go to the gym in a few hours and do the best job we can and help people. And it's just fun. It's like, and Madge is so cool because she'll remind us of stuff like, hey, don't forget to do this. And we're like, forgot.
Yeah.
Forgot to do that. Yeah, it happens a lot. She keeps us on top of everything. So it's been cool. But yeah, I'll keep this one short. It's like it's all about the fight and everything. It was cool. We survived fight week and all that. And Chase will head out. So make sure to tune in next week for episode 3 and see what's going on next. See you guys.
See ya.